Shabir Ahmad, our correspondent, now joins us with more details. Shabir, what is the Congress's strategy really on Telangana now, an issue that has repeatedly put it in a spot?
Well, before that, the biggest headache for the state Congress government is that to try and remove the protesters from the spot, because the permission was given to them till 7 p.m. This evening. But even after 2 hours, the protesters are refusing to move out of the venue. The Necklace Road is still buzzing with activity. Thousands of protesters are squatting there, and they are protesting for a separate state of Telangana. In fact, tomorrow the TGCA has called for a ban, and also the Osmania University students have asked for a ban. They have called for a ban. So definitely the situation seems to be pretty tense. Right now the Chief Minister and other top officials are trying to assess the situation. The police have been called in, extra forces have been called in to try and bring the mob under control. Still there's stone pelting, still people are out on the streets trashing police vans and trying to pelt stones at them. Despite there is tear gas shelling that is happening, people are refusing to leave that area. So the situation is pretty tense as of now. The Chief Minister's main focus right now is to disperse the crowd and to negotiate with them. But just a short while ago, Ram, who is the convener of the Telangana Joint Action Committee, has said that the protesters will not leave the venue until they get an assurance from the state government or from the central government. So now it's a tightrope walk for Kiran Kumar Reddy here.
All right. Shabir, also there was massive violence today both at the Necklace Road and Osmania University. First of all, were there any injuries? And secondly, what were the security preparations like for today's rally?
Well, there was massive deployment of security in both the areas. Osmania University, it was expected that the students will indulge in violence. This is something which is usual that happens here. Violence at Osmania University has become a routine affair. So there was massive security, and central paramilitary forces were also deployed on that particular spot. But the students were not allowed to move outside of the university campus. So they tried to control the mob inside. So that was a major victory for the police department. But at the same point of time, the violence that started at Osmania University, it continued at the Necklace Road in the evening. The protesters didn't want the security personnel to be deployed there. They didn't want any khaki uniform to be around, standing around in that premises. So they were extremely angry at the police department. They started pelting stones. They damaged at least 5 vehicles, and including the OB van. Media was also not spared. Reporters were targeted, camera persons were manhandled. So there was the situation was totally out of control. But right now, what we are hearing is that the police are maintaining some kind of restraint so that they can decide and plan the next course of action to remove the protesters from the venue where they have been squatting. In fact, the protesters are threatening to go ahead and do a Tahrir Square like agitation at the Necklace Road.
All right.